Big moment in this final, Jarrett, because here's Joel Howley. He's going to start on the 12 metre.
Wow.
He's into this. He's obviously picked something out on the course. He's decided he wants the 10.75 metre pass from the start dock in. So this is a big moment. Joel Howley, of course. Our Aussies will be tuning in, excited to see.
Yeah, it's the advantage of knowing what's going on. When Nate Smith goes out in front of you and falls down, all of a sudden you change your game plan. So Joel's done that straight off the dock, and that's a big call to come out straight off cold and go 35 in these conditions.
Bold move. Bit of history. Only once before has a World Championships been held in Asia. 1993, Jarrett, in Singapore, which is about 200 or 300 kilometres south of us. And of course, Australia won their only ever men's gold medal in slalom.
That's right. Brett Thurley.
Brett Thurley. I don't know Brett Thurley, if you're listening. Big shout out to you, mate. The carrot top. One of the greatest moments for redheads, I think, in our sport ever. But, you know, Joel Howley, there's precedent there. The Aussies will be confident in watching this and excited to watch Joel Howley here. 11.25 coming up.
Yeah, Joel has a huge support group back in Australia. He's does so much for the kids, and I'm sure everybody's screaming and yelling for Joel. He's got a lot of fans here on shore, and he's a real character. Love watching his posts. We talked about that the other day, but he's always smiling. Got my fingers crossed for him.
Knows he needs to run 10.75 metre. He obviously likes the start dock end a little bit better, and it could have something to do with what you were talking about, Jarrett, with that little crosswind we've got up this end, up the northern end where Joel is now. Makes it a little hard to get a good gate possibly on the 10.75. So it's good to see something different happening out here. Gutsy move, of course, from Joel Howley, but it's paid off so far. Here we go, 11.25 now. Joel Howley from Queensland. Through the gates he goes. Round one. A little bit slow out of one, but he's going to be okay as he comes out of two. Round three. Looking good, Joel Howley, the Aussie. Round four. Breaks forward a little on four, but he's still fine. He's early here. Great 5-ball. And Joel Howley runs at the 11.25 metre.
Yeah, 4-ball was a little dicey there. A little skip on the ski. Could have jumped right out of the water, but it hooked up, and he got over to 5-ball, no problem. He had a little bit of problems, same as Nate down on that gate. Just a little bit late, kind of went through the middle. Everybody says the gates are moving around a little bit out here with the course moving, so guys don't want to be right on top of that right-hand gate ball that they normally are. So it's amazing. A lot of guys are going right through the center.
Similar, of course, that's at Moomba on the Yarra River, a place both you and I have spent a lot of time at. That tends to happen on the Yarra River. Joel Howley skied really well the last couple of Moombas. He's had some good times there on the Yarra River, so let's hope that bodes well for the Aussie here as the 10.75 is about to come up.
Joel's only 27 years old. He's just a puppy.
Absolutely.
But he's done so many things for the sport. Big scores. Been doing this a while, fairly a veteran in the sport, even at 27.
Absolutely, and he is if there was a Southern Hemisphere record, he's the Southern Hemisphere record holder, the greatest slalom skier ever south of the equator in terms of performances. Anyway, in raw boys scores. Here we go. There's a big moment coming up. 10.75 metre line. Joel Howley from Queensland. Must run if he wants to get on the podium. Round one he goes.
Oh my God.
Big 1-ball. Round two. Looks pretty good so far. Round three. Joel Howley, 10.75. He's looking good. Round four. Can he run it? I think he can. Round five. Oh, he rears up a bit out of 5. He's late for 6, but he does it. Oh, put your hands together. Joel Howley runs a 10.75 metre line.
Oh my God, I don't know how he pulled out a 1-ball. That was just insane.
He's not throwing the fist though. He's cool, calm and collected out there. I thought we might have seen a fist throw, but he is calm. He has got his thoughts with him.
You watch this as Connolly ski just...
Whoa.
Boom, that's just a hit. Just stayed on edge, incredible. But you watch, he's just all knees here, trying to suck everything up, trying to just keep the ski in the water. Big hook up there.
You could hear them cheering on from Australia, couldn't you? This magnificent performance.
Man, just fighting his way through, just like we saw Manon yesterday, just fighting through that pass, and that's what makes world champions. Yeah.
Great footage. Great, super slow. Look how cool and calm he is here. He knows the job's not done. I think most guys would
It's
be
like
throwing the
just
fist
like he
out.
does that all day.
Yeah,
taking
I-
hits like that.
No big deal. I just ran 10.75 at the World Final.
I didn't know on his bio it says that he started competing at 18.
Yeah, he did.
That's late.
Very late to the sport. Amazing story.
Man, to be at this level and competing at 18 is.
Yep. Someone found him somewhere out in the bush in Australia, and here he is now, 10.25, round 1. He gets out at 1. This is great. Round 2, is he? Wait till he gets back to the boys. I think he does. He is happy. Or is he disappointed? I don't know.
I think he's pretty happy. He knows
Yeah.
a 2 is pretty good. Does 2 leave the door open if someone
course.
gets a piece of
Yeah.
3? 3 is going to be really, really hard to get a good turn at that end and get a piece of 3. And that could be, we might see a runoff, but that is a huge
That is
score
a
for
huge
Joel.
score. I think he should be happy.
Man, the turn he gets here and the snap, he gets so much slack, and it's just a slingshot out to 2-ball. With a turn like that, normally you wouldn't get out to 2-ball, but he had so much speed. He can't get rid of the slack. He's just like, I'm taking the 2. I'm going to take this huge hit. And just to pull this hit off, he's going to need a massage later for sure. That's a lot of hits for one set. Yeah, just squeak it in through those gates to pull the two balls there. That's incredible.
We'll just have to wait and see. I think that may hold up. I really do think that has podium written all over it. Whether it's a gold medal winning performance, we'll have to wait and see. You wouldn't go too far. You wouldn't leave sight because it is that sort of runoff type territory, isn't it, Jarrett?
That is. It's he set the pace. There's so many big names here that have skied well, but we'll have to wait and see.
Speaking of big names, here's Will Asher. Now he's starting 13 metre. That's the green rope.